So I just got a package in the mail. Let's do an unboxing. So what do I have here? The Flock A Flickers. Oh yeah. All right, so I have the original of these. These are the version 2 or Flock A Flicker 2. So the way that these are set up, each one cuts on at all separate times. So there's 4 separate pre-programmed units. So what that means is like one's gonna cut on, then it's going to go to cut off, then number 2 is going to cut on, and then it's going to completely go through and then recycle back through. So it takes 3 AA batteries. So if you don't have AA's, I suggest getting some, and they say it runs up to 30 hours. I would go to say it runs about that much because the originals, I'd say they ran about 24 hours. So hopefully they got a better motor in there. But so it is designed for water and dry fields. So MOJO, they make the Dove Flock A Flicker. I suggest just going ahead and getting the ones that are waterproof because you can use these in the field for the Dove, and then you can also use them in the water for waterfowl. So my first initial impression on these new Flock A Flickers, they're a lot bigger in size, which necessarily it's not a bad thing, but comparing it to the original, so it's a little bit taller and it's more round. The actual spinny part is, I feel like this is a lot more flat in color versus the old one, which was a little bit more shinier. So you can almost see like that reflection. So like if I hold it in the same spot, you don't see that reflection. So that might actually be a good thing. What I used to do with these is spray paint these black, so almost like a flat black. But being that these now like don't have that reflection, I might just leave them as is. So that's one. I don't know. For me, it's a huge step in the right direction already. Now the curvature on top, the old one was flat. This one has like a concave to it. I think concave would be the right word for it, but it would allow water to run off the side. Looking at the top of it, comparing to the old one, there wasn't much of an O-ring underneath it. It was really tiny to keep the water out. So, and this one's a lot bigger in size, like you can see it. So I think that's going to be a huge step in the right direction with keeping the water out of the system, because that was the terrible thing about these originals, is they would get waterlogged and the motor would get ruined so fast. So huge step. The on-off button, it feels like it's the same. And how do you open it? You pretty much just twist it and pull it apart, and it comes apart pretty easy. And also with these little tabs, it kind of, if it's cold outside, it'll help you open it up a lot easier. Takes three spots for batteries. Now, if you got the old ones, you had to unscrew these, and it was kind of hard to get undone. But you can see that rust on the inside of how the water used to get in here. I went ahead and put in the batteries in this thing. It stays on for about 4 seconds, and it cuts off for 4 seconds. So 4-second intervals, not that bad. So especially if birds are, working around and you got each one cutting on and off every 4 seconds. So yeah, awesome. Now let's see how long the old one stayed on for and cut off for. So the old one seems like it stayed on for about 3 seconds, and it cuts off for close to 5 seconds, just counting in my head. Close to almost 6 when 6 seconds cut off. So, and you can also hear it. We'll wait for it again. So what makes that noise is the post that holds this piece on. They like to get bent, or at least in the old ones they did. With the new ones, it almost seems like it's a little bit thicker, if not the same size, and hopefully it holds up a little bit better than the old one. All in all, I say this is an excellent product. I think that they made, after the time of the old one being out for so long and all the complaints, I think they finally listened to their customers. MOJO has awesome customer service. If you ever have any issues with this sort of stuff, you can literally just send them an email, and the ladies will give you a call. But awesome product. Keep it up, MOJO. Hopefully y'all can go and hop on these. If you're looking for a link, I'm going to leave the link to to this item down in the description. Feel free to click on it and go ahead and get you some. So they come in a 4-pack, and hopefully y'all are able to kill some birds over these this season. I'll be making tons of videos. I love using Flock A Flickers in my spread. I'll be making tons of videos hunting over these this season. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you picked up a pack of these. And until next time, I've been Chris. This has been Ducklope Outdoors. Y'all stay safe out there.